Hello everyone, in this video we'll try to learn how to save backup of a Blender files into multiple locations. By default, right, Blender doesn't provide this option, so you will not have any options inbuilt. So we'll be using an alternative method. So we'll be using a Python program to save the backups into multiple locations. In this scenario, right, or what I'll be showing is we'll be saving in two drives. You can modify based on your requirement if you want to save in a cloud or maybe other things, right? You can modify based on that. Let's just quickly begin. So I'll just open up Blender video editor and then I'll import one sample video. So let's just take this video. So I'll import and then I'll type Shift S to align it properly, and this is the video. Once you import, right, so what you have to do if you want to save this, right, by default, right, before I just show you, so I just wanted to show you one more thing. If I go and edit and preferences, right, if I maximize this and then there is an option save and load. So by default, right, save version is I've set it to only one. It is independent of that, so I'll just change it to 2 and then just show you. So by default, right, if I save, right, it should save blend 1 and then blend current file name of that file. So I'll just change it to 2. I just wanted to make sure that I'll just cover that in later part. So but as of now, you just remember that I've changed it to 2. So now, right, as you know, there is no inbuilt feature to save into multiple locations, right? So what you have to do, you have to just click on this button, go to general and then go to scripting. Once you click on scripting, right, this panel will open up for you. Suppose, right, if you don't have these, right, you just align it like this. You can just increase, decrease, view, all those things. So I've aligned it. These are the panels, I've aligned it properly, so you can align that. I'll cover that in different sections. So now, right, the program which I've placed it in, right, I've created a GitHub repository for it. So I'll just place this link as well in this video, so you don't need to worry about. So I provided the documentation and high level documentation about it, and then this is the program. So what you have to do, you have to just go on to this particular project and then just go to this Blender multi-location saver.py. So what you have to do, you have to copy that entire stuff. So I've just given that some documentation, maybe how it works, all those things breakdown, and then just what I'll do, I'll just copy this entire code and then go to Blender video editor and then just click as new and then type Control V to paste the entire code into Blender. So I'll just go on high level. What is this? The only thing you have to worry about is, right, is this section. The drive location I have just selected as D. If I go on the D drive, right, so it is empty here. If you don't have the folder location as well, right, it will create the folder and then save the backup, so you don't need to worry about that anything. And then I've just provided another, if you see, right, G, to make sure, right, I wanted to just show you whether it creates drive or not, all those things. So in G, right, what I've given one more folder. Inside that folder I've just given this directory. So I'll just go to the G. So G partition, if I go, right, and then if you see, Blender backups is already created, so it is empty as of now. If I go here, right, so Blender backup is already created, so this is not created, so it will create this folder and then save the file. So there is another option, if you want, right, I've just set it as 1. So if you can increase it, max backup. So if you want to save max backup files, right, if you want to save it as 3, I've set it as a max to 3 only as of now, but because I don't feel there is a necessity of saving more than 3, because if you're working with multiple projects, right, it might be huge sizes. So I've just max set it as 3, but if you can modify that program and then just use more than 3 as well. But for now, what I will do, I'll just set it as 1 as of now, and then I'll save it. So once you save, right, I've typed Control S and then it asks for to save the project. So what I'll do, backup, I'll save this file, backup multi, and then save this project. So now it has saved, right? So once you save, right, so first time what you have to do, you have to run the script. So this is the option to run the script. So I'll just type this. So now if you see, right, in this section, so it says that ops.run script. So script has run successfully. So if there are any errors, right, it gives that error in this location. Now if I just want to show you, so in this scenario, right, if I run the script, so there will be no folders created. So it's just one time you have to run the script. So every time when you create a project, right, and then you want to save your backups into multiple locations, right, you have to copy that into scripting and then run once that script. So now, right, I can normally work on anything, and then just suppose, let me do a cut here. I'll type K, have done cut, aligned it properly. As I type Control S, right, so if I go to this location, so now if you see, right, the backups is already created. So if I just go into, right, so there is a backups.multi blend 1. So this is a one file, because we are specified in the scripting, right, just create one file. So it creates that. And if I go on another drive, right, so if you see it in G drive, there is folder created with this here. So it automatically created and then this kept it here. Now you can see, right, there is, we have in 2 drives, G and one is D drive. So now if I type, right, again one more time, so now if you see, right, 750, what was the time last time it created? 7:55. Let's just wait for 1 minute and then I'll just try to modify some content in this. So let me just change. What I'll do, I'll just try to change somewhere here and then align something like that. And then now if I type again Control S, right? If I go into this location, right? So if you see, right, it changed to 756. So previously it was 755. So it is overwriting that file, and then here also in G partition, right? So let's just quickly show you one more thing. So I want to show you. So suppose if I change this max backup file set, I'll change it to 2. I change it to 2. Run this script one more time, and then if you want, right, we can type Control S as well. So as I do Control S, right? So if you see, there is 2 files got created because I've changed this max backup files to 2. And then if I go into other drive, right? So let me just go to D drive and just show you 2 files got created. And then here also on G drive, so there's a 2 files got created. So just note down this 756 is the backup files of this location. And then if I go here, right, and just change it to, let's just keep it as 2 only as of now. And then again, if I type, I'll just go here, and then if I type again, maybe if you don't do any modification, then again you type Control S, right, it works. It just takes the backup. I'm typing one more time Control S. So now it should be 757. It should have 2 files. So I will see, right? So what it does, it just removes the older file and then just tries to maintain 2 copies of that. So it keeps the latest 2 copies of that. So if I go here also, right, you will see 757. I'll just quickly show you doing at 3. And then I'll run the script. So once you see, right, VYP is done. Now if I try to change or don't do any change and then type Control S, it should have 3 files. So now if you see, right, it has 3 files. So if the timestamp also change, everything got changed. This is how you can quickly use this program and try to achieve saving the backups into multiple locations. That's what I wanted to cover in this video. Thank you all for watching. Bye bye.